Today we're talking WAGs, wives and girlfriends of F1 drivers. This year it's really struck home to me just how popular wives and girlfriends of F1 drivers are when it comes to social media. On my page I get huge response to almost all posts that feature the wives or a girlfriend of a driver. So let me take you back and let's start with the first shots I took of a girlfriend, which was last year, Abu Dhabi, last race of the year, Charles Leclerc walking in with Giada. Now, I didn't know really anything about Giada then, and I took these couple of shots of the pair walking in. And this shot here with his manager on the right, Morgan Karen. The next time I saw Giada was in China when she was there for the Chinese Grand Prix. Now, there's an opportunity to shoot in this beautiful wooded area out behind the paddock. So I contacted her when I realised that she was there via Instagram and said, look, can I grab a couple of shots of you? And she said yes. So that was really the first time I made contact with Giada, and she agreed to do some shots throughout the garden, out the back, and I gave her those shots and she ran them on her page. But she is a lovely girl, and over this year in particular, I've come to know her very well. Here she is, that same race meeting in the paddock. She's a real stylish girl, lovely to talk to, and I've had a number of chats with her, and I really enjoy taking her photo because she's smiley and she's really humble. Here she is in Monaco in a different outfit. I don't think she liked that photo too much, and I promised to take it down after I'd put it up when she contacted me, because Charles hadn't done too well in that particular session and she wasn't that happy. But the next day she agreed to do a shoot with me out on the jetty in this red and white stripy outfit with the grandstands behind her. If she's not on her own, she's often walking in with Charles's trainer, Andrea Ferrari. Very hard to get a shot of the two of them together. I'm talking Charles and Giada, but this is the easy shot because Andrea and Giada often walk in together behind Charles, who's ahead signing autographs perhaps behind, but yet these two make a great pair as well. Sometimes a little shy with her photos, but occasionally I'll get her to pose, like this one here at Silverstone late in the day as the Team Leclerc was leaving, along with Morgan, who looks a little bit uncomfortable here with Giada. And this is about the closest I've got them walking together since I took that shot in Abu Dhabi back in 2018, last year. Now, he tends to walk a little bit off her. You don't get shots like you do with Pierre and Kate, where they walk hand in hand. They tend not to be that close, but she is a stylish dresser, a lovely young woman, and I absolutely enjoy photographing her, and she tends to like the photos that I take. Right, we're moving on now to this young lady. This is the first photos I took of Amelia Bottas, who is a past Olympic swimmer. Oh, I do love this photo. This was after he qualified in first position at one of the Euro races this year, and I could see her approaching him. He was coming off the track, and I got this lovely two-shot of them having a kiss. This lady is hilarious. This is Lithuanian Eglė Ruskait, I think it's pronounced, but you probably know her better as Sunny. Girlfriend of Nico Hülkenberg. Tall, leggy, delightful, and funny. She's often with friends in the paddock, brings a friend along. She's got a magnificent head of hair on her, and you'll notice that the outfits that she tends to wear are crocheted. She is the crochet girl. This shot in Abu Dhabi last year with a couple of my good friend photographers in the background, Michael Potts in the middle and Charles Coates on the right. She's got a great outfit on, but this is one of the rare shots where you see them together. For this shot I got down low and shot up. That's at Paul Ricard's circuit. Asked for another shot and she gave me a funny little shrug of her shoulders, but she does have a beautiful smile and is a lovely lady. For this shot of her wearing these track shoes here, these runners with the yellow fluff, I had to get quite low, very low, as you can see. And that's not what it looks like. That is a long lens. I'm focused, I promise you, just on her shoes. And here she is having a bit of fun with Raoul Spanger, who is Nico's social media guy, out front of the Renault motorhome. Only two photos of Sergio Perez's wife, Carola, and I hope that's how you pronounce it. This one, none too flash, and this one marginally better. Lots of shots though of Kate Massetti-Zanini, the girlfriend of Pierre Gasly. Some great shots here out of Abu Dhabi last year. I love it that they smile, and I took this in the Toro Rosso garage last year, where she's standing at the back and she spotted me out the front of the garage. She's a stylish dresser, lives in Bologna in Italy. speaks English perfectly. Got to shoot them away from the track one night in Barcelona with Pierre and Kate at a restaurant just below the W Hotel. Had about 15 minutes with them shooting them, and got them without any logos on them, which is always a bonus. Pierre's logoed up here with Kate as they came in to the jetty at Monaco. He's not averse to coming in via bike with Kate on the back. She sits proudly there and walks into one of the Euro races, because I can see it might even be Paul Ricard actually. Another day, another scooter ride into Paul Ricard, walking up the stairs to the motorhome. I love this shot. There's two shots here, this one and this one. This is when he hadn't had a great race and he's returning to the motorhome, and Kate really felt for him, and there was just that little touch. There was no hug, there was no kisses, no words spoken. I think that conveys quite a bit of emotion. Here she is looking dashing in black, coming into the paddock last race, I think this was. Yeah, this was one of my best posts out of the last race. And it's just a guy and a girl holding hands. And then I've harked back here to a three-shot featuring Eglay, but also on the left, Kelly Piquet, girlfriend and now mother of Daniel Kvyat's first child, Penelope. And I first met, I'm pretty sure I first met Kelly here in Monaco when Eglay introduced me to her, or Sunny as everyone calls her. And I took the three-shot, and I didn't even know that was Kelly Piquet, daughter of Nelson Piquet, until after when I was introduced to her. This was another day in Monaco. That's her with Mara San Giorgio. This is Paul Ricard, where she came in, and she didn't like these shadows across her face. So we decided, after having a little bit of a chat, that we'd go and do some shots in some even lighting underneath the balcony, and they're much better in terms of shadow. A delightful woman, really enjoyable to be around, as is Mintu Raikkonen. And once again, I don't have too many photos of this fine woman. A rare one hand in hand with her great husband Kimi in a race suit. Now, that is the only photo I have of him in a race suit holding her hand. I have other photos of her walking alone in the paddock in various outfits and smiling at me. And this one here of his youngster Robin and Mintu on the left obviously, and walking slightly behind him. And I remember vividly this shot here coming into Monaco this year, because she had that great Valentino dress on, and I contacted her afterwards and just asked a couple of questions about that outfit. But they walked hand in hand down the paddock. Look, it's not a very nice background, I know, but it is what it is. And I followed them all the way down to the motorhome. She's a classy lady and really enjoyable to photograph, and when she looks at you and smiles, it just makes that photo a whole lot better. And here she is at the last race in Hungary with Robin, who's a good deal taller than some of those earlier photos in the paddock. And finally in this series of WAGs, this is Dilara Sanlik, who is the girlfriend of Red Bull driver Max Verstappen. She's a very slight young lady, very good friends with Kate Mercedes-Zanini. Obviously when the two of them, and this probably won't happen again because now the drivers have changed, but with both Red Bull drivers, both the girlfriends got on fantastically well, and I often capture both of them down the paddock, walking around, having a look and get two shots of them. Occasionally my photographer mates, in this case Mark Thompson from Getty Images, would jump in and ambush my shot, because of course he has met the girls working with both of their boyfriends. Here she is entering the Red Bull motorhome with Max's trainer Jake, and Jake will often accompany her down the paddock when Max is off doing other stuff. So that's Dilara, our final WAG for this particular video. Look, I haven't shot Seb's wife ever. I've never seen Daniel with a girlfriend, never seen Lewis with a girlfriend. Who else? Never seen Robert Kubica. In fact, I can't remember any other woman that I've shot that's been accompanying a driver at the track, except their mums and relatives like that. So in closing, if you've enjoyed this video, remember to like it and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. All of my images are available for download at prostarpics.com, and for podcasts and blogs, head to kimillman.com. And come race weekends, make sure you're looking at Instagram at Kim Illman for live pics throughout the day, every day over the 4 days of an event. Thank you for watching.